Somebody's texting me. Okay. We're notifying users that you're live. Okay. So this is my first time. So yeah. So we'll see how this plays out. Hello. But we're really going to talk about 5D and what our bodies are moving to, adapting to in because we're really changing in our bodies to adapt to 5D, new Gaia in the fifth dimension. And it's not here on the 3D, but a lot of people are saying you have to be 5D to go to, I mean, you have to be, 5D is only here. And in a way, they're right, because you have to be 5D to move over into, you have to be 5D in your center, matching 5D energy to move into dimension of 5D. So I want to, what? Okay. So hello, everybody who's on right now. So can you guys hear me? That would be great if I know you guys could hear me. I got these little earbuds on, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. So yeah, I don't see anybody on, so I don't even know if it's live. So I'm hoping it is. So I'm gonna go with the flow. Always go from heart centered, and I feel like it's all right. So, if you guys have watched my videos before, I put up a video a couple days ago about a dream I had. I actually had more input into that dream here today. So, somebody's, I don't know what's going on. So these things are flying across my page. So I'm learning here. So, I had a dream, and in the dream, it was like I was living it. It was like it was so real, but I was in observer mode. It wasn't like I was in the dream that I seen. And so, in the dream was, I was above Earth and I seen these like redwoods, like falling, the ground giving away. And then as the trees are falling over, this huge wave hit, where I was seeing the trees, like everything flooded with water. So in the dream, like I seen a lot of things, but I didn't feel fear in any way. I just felt like um, this is really happening. That's what I felt like. It's really happening right now as I'm dreaming this. Well, I didn't say that, but in my body, it was like happening. And actually, when I woke up in the morning, I was surprised that I was still in this reality. So in the dream, I could see like bodies floating over the water and animals floating over the water, and I could see their lights coming out of their bodies, and it was like a celebration, like they were lifting up, like celebrating everybody who was transcending over. So I don't know what led up to that event. I only seen like the aftermath of what happened. So today, when I woke up, I seen a red sky and I seen like a silhouette of a man, and I could see the red sky behind him. And it felt like just man, not like a one man, like it just felt like man. And it felt like that's the start. That's what it felt like the starting of something. And then a girlfriend called me today, beautiful girlfriend, and that's when I decided to go live today. Um, and this is all going to tie into 5D. Um, when I had the dream, it felt like it's beginning, like whatever this catastrophic event is that's going to happen, everybody's feeling it. Everybody's feeling the need to prepare. And there is no fear because we all came here to experience this. And I know that's like, I wouldn't come here to experience it, but actually you did. And so what's um, It's so crazy because I can see more likes can attract more views. Keep it up. All right. Thank you. And thank you for everybody on. Hey, Jackie. Hey, sister. How you doing? So, and I see Danny and so hello, everybody. But I want to talk about this dream where um, I seen like a man silhouette with the red sky. And that felt like the starting of the event of the dream that I took before. It says to swipe. I'm learning here. Swipe left to close. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. So, um, uh, when I seen the dream, it felt like it was a starting event. And then I was talking to a girlfriend today, and I've seen it all over TikTok about, um, you know, August 27th. Now, I keep getting from my guides on August 27th that it is like there's going to be a big event, but it won't be so big for everyone. Maybe in your perception, it'll be a big event, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be a big event in my perception. So whatever's going to take place on this, the 27th tomorrow, I just feel like it feels gentle in my experience of some big event that might start tomorrow. So yeah, and it's all good because everybody takes everything differently. Well, when I had the dream, it was like the first dream, it was like I was already on 5D. And also too, in the dream, I seen a red sky. And I also seen uh, like a giant uh, Santa Claus. Like that's the time that it's going to happen. And I didn't feel any fear, just like it was like love. And it's like us that moved over into 5D dimension, like we could see it and we were holding the light. And these people who were passing over, they were holding the light of what's taking place here on the ground. And it was like everybody was combining, no matter how you chose your story, like everybody was combining their energy and helping the ground people. That's what really felt like in my journey in that dream. And it was like so soft and so gentle. And, you know, it, it did look like a lot of destruction, but everybody came here to play a particular part in this role in this journey because we're literally living a fabulous story of life. Truly, we all are. So it feels like it's going to be this winter, like something huge is going to really happen this winter. Even as I say it right now, it's like it kind of gets me choked up and my heart feels really big. Um, so as we're moving into it, all of us, it doesn't matter if you have woke up to your own experience, it doesn't matter where you're at. Everybody is feeling change coming. And that change is perfect for everyone. So what's happening with me is that I'm matching more of 5D. So it's like I'm having moments where it's like I'm not here. It's like I'm more in 5D. Hey, sweetheart, I love you, Bridget. It's like I'm more in 5D than I am here in 3D. And there's a lot of times that, like right now, like my body is vibrating so fast that it's like my body's adapting to that energy, and our bodies have to adapt to 5-dimensional new earth before it can move over. And the reason is because you can't our bodies have to recognize and clear the space of yourself. You have to clear the traumas because none of that's going through. None of the bullshit's going through to 5D. None of it. And it's going to be completely different than it is here. So as our bodies are adapting, maybe you guys are recognizing that you're having time where you just like step out of yourself. And I literally mean this. There's been a couple days that I literally like walked out of myself. It kind of it freaks you out, but it's like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? And then your body catches up to you. And um Yeah, it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful how our bodies are transitioning. And our what's happening in my body is like somebody was asking me questions and talking about the past. I couldn't remember anything. I don't remember anything from my past. I don't carry the trauma, I don't carry the pain, I don't carry the hurt anymore in my body. It's not carried. So what I've recognized just over this last weekend as I arrived to myself of that I'm running from our knowing. So maybe you're going through moments where you can't remember nothing. Tap into your knowing. That's what I had to do. Tap into your knowing, and then it just flows through you. And there's a weight to carrying your memories that I wouldn't think that there would be a weight to carrying memories, but it bogs down the battery. It does. It's so funny I said that. It bogs down the body, and it's like your vibration runs slower. And I've really recognized that. And also, too, it's like because I've healed all my trauma, it's like it shows up. Some trauma shows up in my body, in front of me, and it's just like I'm sending love, but I'm not attaching myself there at all, and I just like walk away. It's like my body's doing it before that I even recognize that I'm doing it. It's like my body is so in tune. What I've really recognized this week, my body's so in tune that the event happens. I'm like sending love, and my body's walking away. It's like now I'm leading from my body and not just from my mind. It's like my body's so in tune, it knows which way to go. And and it's so beautiful. And once you let go of the trauma, and you know how we walk around life, and every day I've been doing this. I woke up on July 15th, 2012, and since that day I have been healing myself every day. And I used to run on a schedule. I used to I got to meditate at this time. I got to go out and sun gaze at this time. It's like everything was so scheduled. That doesn't happen anymore. My body, what it does is I just start breathing, and my body just stops, and I just, right, okay, this is what we're doing right now. And it just breathes, and then it's like I'm tapping in. It's like my body's tapping in more than it ever has before. It's just constantly doing it. And what did you say? Future for my forge for my future, foretell for my future. And we're moving into 5D. So um, and a lot of people are like, how do you know if you're going to 5D? You know if you're going to 5D. And it's all good because everybody's picking their parts of what they want to play in this grand story of life. So um, the amazing thing is that how light I feel, and how taller I feel, and how I don't have the racing mind anymore. And it's just like I used to, get it, stay at, say my statements before I went to bed. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. Tomorrow, tonight, thank you for today. It's like everything is so regimented. It's like I don't do that anymore, and it's just physically happening to me. And so today when I was out just tapping in, um, I feel that this shift of us moving into 5D, I feel like it's going to happen in a wave. And I feel like there's such a soonness to it. But yeah, we've been saying soon forever, but it's like that soonness is now happening. And as our bodies are adapting it, it's like you're you're seeing it more. You're seeing it more. If you're really recognizing your own body of what's going on, and how you're like, wow, okay, I just did that. It's like these aha moments are just flooding your system of everything, of beautiful new earth. It's just like I'm having these glimpses of new earth, and it's like I'm physically there. and our bodies have to adapt. So we move over. We're having these moments to adapt so that when we do make the shift, our body's already adapted to 5D. If your body's not adapted because the energy is so high in 5D, it would implode. And the reason it would implode is because the frequency is so high on 5D. So those who have chosen to stay here in 3D, it's all perfect because they're just choosing that ride of life of what they want to experience because we all return to source. Each and every one of us, we all return to source. So nobody's doing it wrong. Nobody's doing it right. We're all doing it perfect. Wherever you're at, we're all doing it so perfect. And, we go through times where we're like really in, like, I am vibrating right now. Like, I need water. The energy is so high right now. So let me see if you guys have any questions. I don't really know even how to do this. I see what has been old. How do I see it? What has been odd is reconnecting with my old friends who awakened around the same time as me. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's like my life, all my friends have completely cleared. And it's like new friends, but their soul friends are coming forward. Truly, like I'm vibrating so high, I feel like I got the chills. Um, and what we're doing is, as we are moving into this energy of 5D, when you go around someone, it doesn't matter who you are, if your energy is raising high, when you just stand in front of somebody, you are um, you are sparking their soul. You are helping them to ignite every time, every time, every time. And you don't even got to say words. And so just by you raising you into who you are actually sparking the collective as you walk through your days, even without saying words. Without saying words is actually more powerful because there's no attachment to it. When you start speaking words, there's an attachment to it, either from the giver or the receiver. There's always going to be some type of attachment to it. So as you are walking through these days, you are sparking all these beams and you are connecting the dots. You are walking through your life, and your light is actually helping to reconnect the grid to make this shift. And we think that it's just particular people that do it, but I feel like it's everybody now. Everybody who is tapping into themselves is reconnecting the grid of this. So when we move over, it helps the beings that are left behind. And actually, nobody's ever left behind because we all return to source. Every one of us, we never die. We're energy beings. So we never, never, never die. That's an illusion that has been created through man. Yes, the physical will return to earth, but it's the cycle of life. Everything does. So as we are um, moving into this higher vibration of ourself, there is less of us being in 3D. This is what I've really recognized in me. It's like I'm here in 3D, but I'm carrying 5D wherever I go. I can feel 5D because right now 3D and 5D are on top of each other. But there you can feel the movement that's happening. And so as as 5D is birthing, and it's the same world. It's just a higher dimension. So we're on the same world. We're just in a higher dimension of itself. And so as 3D is going through a cleansing cycle, what I've been shown by my guides is that many of us, that are going over into dimension, that we all have a choice where we want to go because we are so vast in the universe. We come from everywhere. So as we're transitioning, through this experience is, have you guys been recognizing that you're tapping into other lifetimes of being star beings? That's really been coming to me. And the galactic is the first that, when I first woke up, the galactics and the angels were the first to show me. And I never had no fear. It was just like, wow, they're real. And they are. And, but there really is, I'm just so grateful for right now because there really is no fear in what's taking place here. It's just everyone has to, you know, play their part, because in playing their part creates a hole in the story. So, when you're walking through your days and you see somebody and you can feel them and know that they're at a different vibration than yourself, just love them. Just love them, because they're playing a part to the whole. And, probably in their last life, they were in a high dimensional being. So they're just picking a different side this time. It's all perfect. It's all perfect. So now I've talked about on my videos about moving into 5D. And I feel like there will be a wave, like, and 3 days keep showing up to me. Like we will move forward, and then another group of us will move forward, and then another group of us will move forward. Now, I did listen to the book of Dolores Cannon, Three Waves and I connected. It was like everything she was saying just was validation of everything I've learned from my channel. And so I was surprised I was getting that. And then I heard that in the book. Like there's going to be a wave of us moving over. And it's not like we're going to move over into 5D and we can't help from the other side, because we will. But we're gonna do it in a collective way, not a singular way, in a collective way. So it's not like we're up here and we just left them. We're helping them. We're helping all of them. And I've shown that many, many times. And so um, now I see, and I've been shown that the 1,044 beings are all female. And they are going to, we're going to birth the whole collective over through a birthing, because we're going to take our bodies. And I've been shown this multiple times. And when we take our bodies to 5D, in time when we're on 5D, we will shed our body, because we will notice the limitation that the body creates. So, and what I mean is, like when you talk, your body stores that. And when you do things, your body stores that and it becomes heavy and it limits you. So in time, once we're in 5 dimensional, we will shed our bodies and be pure light. And Dolores Cannon said it in the book exactly as I've been shown. And the amazing thing is that you can feel it. You can feel it out your heart, truly. And so, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just feels all nice. So, it's like I went clear. I'm grounding. So now I want to talk about 5D when I have visited there, been there, and anyone who's going to 5D, you are already having those visuals. You're already going over to 5D. And that's for your body to get adapted to the energy there. Now, the visions I've had is like a mountainside is what I always see, and the houses are made of like the mountain. And at first, when I started having the visions, I seen above the ground, and it's like we all lived in these villages, and there was no such thing as money. It was just like everybody did their own thing and everybody helped each other. And the connectedness that I felt even now is like, you know how we create with the tree, but there's a kind of a separation. Well, there isn't. It's like the tree talks to you. And I've been shown that we can do anything we want to, um, anything, because you're connected to everything. And so, as we're connected to everything, it's like, and I've been shown that instantly once we move over into 5D, that will be instantly telepathic. And so our senses are heightening even now as I speak. Our senses are turning on. And if you guys have recognized, I don't know about you, if you're going into summer, but it's in August, at the end of August, and I can feel winter coming on. I can feel it. And it's just, and every year for the last 5 years, I've been feeling winter coming on. So I know what the animals feel when they feel that instinct of winter coming on, or change is coming on in the weather. I can feel it. I can feel it in my body. And so our systems are turning on, and so it's like you're not running from the mind anymore. It's like your whole body is connected. So even now, it's like my whole body, my intuition, everything is just like all one system running together. When you just run in the mind, the body can be cut off and disease starts, or, um, when you're just running from one organ, but you're not connected to the other, the rest of your body, you can recognize that. You can walk through, and life will feel very heavy. Once you connect your whole system to being in connect with itself, it uh, it aligns your system. Like everything's working together. Nothing is fighting your system. So once that happens inside of your body, my guides have said disease cannot live because everything's working together. So as we're doing this more right now, before the shift to 5D, we are learning how we're going to be in 5D. And my system is like, it's very hard for me to eat. And it doesn't matter if it's enriched foods, organic foods, it doesn't matter. My body, I can hardly eat anything without it affecting me. And so I'm learning to eat like a little through the day, or just once a day, or not at all. I'm really listening to what my body wants. And there are moments like the other day I wanted spaghetti. I was just craving spaghetti, and I ate like half a pot. And it wasn't even like I got full, but my body didn't feel heavy. I just really listened to my body. And also too, I, bless all my food that I make. And so, as we are listening to our body, it heightens your senses because we run connected on 5D. And we're doing that here right now on 5D and 3D. And so, as our bodies are connecting, it's like I walked by a bush and it said hello to me. And I was like, what? And I was looking around and I knew it came from the bush. I knew it came from the bush. And I was like, okay, okay. So even I'm becoming more connected with the trees when they had this tree thing, and I did it too, and my daughter did it. And so we connected with the tree, and the tree touched me, and it touched my daughter. And it was crazy how I could feel it. I could feel the energy of the tree, and it felt like wind. I could feel the energy, and I could feel it swirling, and then I could feel the branch move. So it's like once you're more alive inside of your body, then you're alive in life, and you're feeling and you're connecting to nature and all it is. Also, too, what the Galactic has instantly told me this in the last video that I put out about the dream. Um, it's actually, you know how everybody's starting to see spaceships. I call them shifters because they shift in and out of reality. And it's not because they're uncloaking, it's because we are uncloaking. we are uncloaking ourselves. And those who don't even believe in spaceships, in their consciousness somewhere, they're wanting change. And that's a big change for them. So everything happens for a reason. And so, yeah, it's just so beautiful. It just truly is. It's just so beautiful. And so as our bodies are, becoming this conscious light being, and I never knew what that looked like. I didn't know what a conscious light body looked like. This is what it looks like for me, truly. And I just arrived this weekend. I had to let go. I was done with the healing. I was done. There was such a knowing that I am not that anymore. And if you're always looking for healing, you're always going to have a healing. So I just released that, and everything is as it should be. Everything, everything. So, if somebody, I don't want to say I'm not going to have triggers. If somebody triggers me, I know what to do. I don't got to heal it. I know what to do. I know where to let my energy go. That's what I'm doing. I'm learning my own energy, my own energy. And in the beginning of when I woke up, I started becoming a channel, did that for a couple years, became a shaman, did that for a couple years. And I was trying to become something, not realizing I needed to work on me first. And that's happened for a lot of it because you can feel it. Now that I've done it, I can recognize it. And it's perfect because I was that and I am this. And so I have allowed my body to connect by trusting, by flowing with life. And instead of trying to live and exist in life, I flow with life. And it's gentler and softer. So as I am moving into this bigger version of me, because it truly is a bigger version of me, I never knew it was going to look like this. And you know what? I'm very proud of me. I'm very proud of me because I came into this journey to grow and expand, and I have done that very thing just by allowing myself to go within and truly discover who I am. And in the discovery, the healing took a long process, not just this life, but many lives that I have lived here. And I released them all, and I healed them all. And as I am moving forward into a bigger version of myself, I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited about life. I'm excited for all of it, every part. It doesn't matter what part it is, I'm excited. Because that's excitement is life. We get buried in life. We get covered up in life. We suffocate in life. We drown in life. I can't do any of that anymore. I'm flowing with life. And I want to help people to flow with their own lives. And the biggest thing for everyone is for us to get out of our own way. Completely to get out of our own way. And it's very difficult. Yet this beautiful species that I grow helped me. It helped me to get out of the way of myself. And every piece of my life I am grateful for. Because all the hardships that I went through in my past brought me to where I am right now. And we had to experience it so we can help others. Because you can't read a book and know the experience if you didn't live it. So all of us, each and every one of us, has went through a different experience, but all really in the same way. All we've experienced it all through all of our lifetimes. We've been every part. So in this huge experience that we all are, we are so much bigger than this life. And once you start flowing with life, you see that, you feel that. You feel all you are, all the fractal parts of you, you feel them. You can experience another part of you, but just tapping in. And, when I go through those moments where I get tunnel visioned, you know, because it looks so focused in a dense way, I know what to do now. I know how to move my energy to get past it. I taught me. I taught me. And I can help you. And that's what I came here for. Because everyone, doesn't matter where you're at, we're all on the same page. Nobody's above each other or below each other. We're all on the same page. We're just radiating differently. And that's beautiful. That truly is beautiful. So, yeah, I'm proud of me. And I'm proud of you, all of you who are stepping into your own journey. I am so proud because we've done a lot of people that have risen up to their experience and only one passed, like Jesus or Buddha. Now, a huge part of the collective is going with us. That's glorious. So, I'm proud of you. And you know what? When you get stuck in the mud of life, wash your feet off and walk a little taller and breathe. And let the circumstance, it's a trap and it'll always loop back around. And so, nope, I'm feeling this way. It doesn't feel comfortable. Move on through. And you could feel it like the energy just moves through you. And then you help the next person move through them. So we're all doing this together, truly. And my guides are saying right now, I'm telling all of you, start saying, I am ready. I am ready. Because that moves your energy, all of you. It moves your energy. It moves it into position for this grand event that we're going to all experience in a different way. And it's going to be beautiful. When we're on the other side of this, we're going to go, right on, we did it. All of us, every one of us, even the one who's at the darkest, they will too. Because it's just a story. That's all it is. It's just a play, a grand adventure of life so that we could grow and expand into who we truly are. And with all this knowledge, we'll carry it through all the multiverse that we are so that we can help other planetariums. Truly. So nobody ever dies. We all exist. We've always existed. And just take comfort in that you have always been. Truly, truly, truly. Wow. So let me see. My heart feels so big right now. I love you, Jackie. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Yes. And don't get caught up in the readies. We say words in our head and we get caught up in it. Nope. I'm ready. That's it. I'm ready. Don't attach nothing to it because there isn't nothing to attach to it. That's telling yourselves, we're ready. Let's move on forward. That's it. And that's when I seen the dream. I seen of us, all of us, like saying, I'm ready. And I could see everyone on 5D match and shift at that time. So we're all going to go through a grand event. We're just going to experience it different. And it's all going to be perfect. And when everything happens, everything happens. We'll all get around like a huge campfire, maybe a world because it'll be the whole world. And we're like, right on, we did it. The greatest experiment of life. And that's what we came here for, to experience free will, free from source. We all came here to experience that, and we have. And now it's time for that to change, truly. So, I hope this helps a little bit, but I want to send love to all of you. I want to send love. I can feel all your hearts. So, Have an amazing night or day wherever you're starting. And let me tell you, I'm sending love. You can feel it out your heart. I'm completely sending love. We've got this. We've got this. Completely got this. So have an amazing day. Now let me see how I can get off of here. It's so funny. I don't even know how I can end this. How do I end it? Nope, that's not it. So, my hearts bless you. Oh, you guys are all so kind. Are you on 5D Earth now? Okay, I'm going to answer this question. And yes, we are all on 3D and 5D now. It is together, it's joined. 5D is not a new Earth, it's a new dimension of Earth. So, we are all standing on 5D and 3D at the same time. They're together, but they are separating. So, I send love. Oh my God, I have you live. Oh, hello, beautiful one. Hello, all of you. Absolutely hello to all of you. So, I just feel love. I just feel love, and I can't figure out how to get off of here, so maybe I'm supposed to stay on. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you can look me up because I'm going to actually put this video on my YouTube, Vickie Crystalline. So I'm going to put this video on YouTube so that anything you missed, you can see it there. I send love to all of you, and I send a big hello, big O hug to all of you. And I still do not know how to get off of here. That's so funny, right?